Yeah, buddy, we back, man. We are back, baby. Kendrick just open his mouth. Hey, see you, dog. Hey, what's up? Hey, let everybody come in. It's 7:02 where I'm at. Let everybody go ahead and come in and get started. I see y'all in the chat. See you, Quickie Sticky. I see you, Louis. See y'all. We better go ahead and get started in a little bit. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone gonna hand him a Grammy right now? Ooh, boy, ain't that prophetic, man. But how y'all doing on Monday, man? I started a little bit later. I had some stuff to do as soon as I got off work, so I had to come back. But y'all know Mondays, the Starsky Live, baby. Mondays and Thursdays. That's what we here for now. Clean sweep, for sure. But let's see. Oh, turn it on. Bet. All right, we've been on, let's see, about 2 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Ain't gonna waste too much of y'all time, but let's see. What was it, that one? No, that's not the one I wanted. I don't even know why these are up. But hey, shoot, let's go ahead and get started. But hey, Grammys were yesterday, and Drake called it. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone gonna hand him a Grammy right now? It's over with. It's officially the greatest diss track of all time. Not like us. Can't nobody else compare, man. Because understand, every other diss track was amazing. When we talk about the lyrics, we talk about the beat, we talk about the beef itself. But we just talk about just the honor roll of diss tracks. It hits each and every single level. And we talking about the two giants of hip hop. Like, y'all saw the video I made a couple days ago about Drake having difficulty selling his tickets, right? I know a lot of these fan pages keep spreading this propaganda that he's doing fine, he's still adding shows, but those shows are not getting sold out. And even the ones that he is selling, the tickets are $32. It's crazy, man. So not only has Kendrick knocked down a giant, also the lyrical ability, the beat, the cultural impact, and it also has the accolades to go along with it. A clean sweep 5 for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. But y'all see what's going on, man. Beyonce dancing to it. Blue Ivy rapping to it. Taylor Swift dancing to it. The whole crowd saying A minor. So imagine at the Super Bowl, dog. Oh, the peak humiliation for that one on the end of that song. The only diss song to ever win record of the year at the Grammys. We ain't just talking about a VMA, a Billboard, AMA, BET Award. We talking about a Grammy, man. Y'all watch. And y'all see Kendrick got the Canadian tuxedo on. I didn't even know that was a thing until yesterday. I had no idea what a Canadian tuxedo, but hey, Kendrick, he petty like that, man. Cause I can't even say that's something that Kendrick fans are just making up like we're just schizophrenic. It's like, nah, that's something I would do. That's low level petty. That's a shallow hate. That's low level compared to what Kendrick has been doing. Like what he's been doing, yeah. Of course, just to throw a little bit of more salt in Drake's eyes, man. It's crazy, dog. Look at Kendrick, man. 5 for 5. Crazy, bro. Shout out the GOAT, man. And that's my GOAT. That's my GOAT, man. Being a Kendrick fan has been the best investment I've ever made. I could have invested into J. Cole. I could have invested into Drake. But I chose Kendrick. I had a feeling about Kendrick. I have no idea what made me choose Kendrick out of these three. But, oh, man, I feel like I invested into Bitcoin, man. I'm telling y'all. I keep saying it, bro. I feel so lucky. Kendrick fans, we eating, man. Understand, I've been an Alabama fan for the last, I'm born and raised Birmingham, Alabama. So, hey, growing up, I'm used to winning. We got Nick Saban down the street. Every single national championship. This is what I'm used to, man. So, man, as a hip-hop fan, I wouldn't even say that. Just a hip-hop fan. Hip-hop, we went crazy this year. I told y'all, #1 genre out of anybody. Kendrick revived that entire genre with his beef. I'm going to say it by himself, but of course he had Doichi, who we're going to talk about in a little bit. Went stupid. Tyler, the Creator, the entire West Coast. Y'all, that's the entire reason why Joey Badass had an issue at the beginning of the year. Right? And nobody wanted to join in because they knew West Coast, they are locked in, man. They locked in. The East Coast, they're not together, man. The South, we've been selling out to people like Drake. And Drake is Drake. So, man, the West Coast have been doing their thing, man. So, shout out to Kendrick, shout out to West Coast, and shout out to hip-hop. For sure, man. Oh, yeah. But about the Canadian tuxedo. But, here we go. Here we go. But y'all see, of course, you knew the OVO hoes were going to get upset. Like, of course, they always do. They're extremely sensitive. This is what they do. Here we go. Don't be nice to nobody ever again. I'm dead fucking serious at Drake. Man, these dudes are corny, bro. Even though I bookmarked it only because I'm here to talk about it on live stream. But look, 42,000 likes. They still can't help that boy. The boy, they can't help his streams, can't help his tour dates. They cannot save him in this battle. And that's what Drake is dependent on. Man, he depends on getting love and attention from random strangers, bots. That's the reason why he keeps accusing Kendrick's fans of being bots without understanding. It's not even just Kendrick fans. That was the entire industry, man. And Drake wants to make it seem like this is just a me versus the industry. He's just anti-industry. No, Drake wanted to fit in. He wanted to be in that position. But he does not know how to share. He does not know how to be a true leader. Everybody in that room was going against Drake. White people, Asian people, Hispanic. Like literally, this is not just Kendrick, man. Sooner or later, these OVO fans will have to get it. Maybe they won't. I truly believe they don't. I don't have faith in them. But eventually, for their sake, you have to accept the flaw in order to fix the flaw. And they refuse. All right, here go another one, man. Y'all see, I promise you, if that song was about any other rapper, that nigga was not winning 5 Grammys. But y'all can keep being obtuse. Like Kendrick wasn't already 17 Grammys in. I can't stand these OVO fans, man. That's the reason why Drake lost. Y'all keep treating Kendrick like he was the underdog without understanding the entire room was singing this song. The entire Super Bowl will be singing this song. The entire culture was singing this song, man. Y'all could put some respect on Kendrick's name, dog. Yeah, they don't have a choice. I see y'all in the chat. Yeah, I saw that boy Brent. Yeah, I saw Dr. Dre and Lucian. Yeah. You know, one thing about this entire thing, though, is like Kendrick keeps giving props to Dr. Dre. It's like, all right, Kendrick. All right, Kendrick. All right, now. You feel me? So, all right, Kendrick.
Kendrick Lamar.
But hey, here go Dennis Graham. Dennis.
Now, gotta ask, what do you think about Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, getting Record of the Year?
I don't care nothing about that shit.
No,
That ain't got nothing to do with me. All the best to him, man.
Okay, cool.
I don't do that bullshit.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
What are your thoughts on Drake?
Did you hear about Kanye showing up and Bianca walking the red carpet?
No.
Well, she took all her clothes off on the red carpet. Probably the most shocking moment in red carpet history.
Shit.
Yeah.
No.
Would you ever let your girl do that? Is that something?
No, sir.
No, sir.
I walked away when you said I stopped recording, bro.
Hey,
Yeah, just take an autograph.
Mr. Graham, what did you think of the award show?
Hey, Drake will end up blocking Dennis in a second. Ain't no way. You talking about this my son. You feel me? And he getting called all types of names on the record. You think I'm not defending? Oh, man. That's the reason why Drake act the way he act. That's the reason why he's acting out, because he's never had any genuine love. There's no way you think my father would be sitting back saying, I don't give a damn about none of that. I ain't got nothing. Nah, man. You can't even talk to me crazy about my son. Don't even look nah. Ain't no way. Now you see why Drake acts the way he acts. Dog. Come on, bro. And look at Drake. His dad up here signing autographs. Signing autographs, acting like he's a celebrity. What?
What stood out tonight?
Excellent.
It was a good one?
What was your favorite performance?
When you get the chance, man, you know, nothing crazy. Just asking Dennis Graham on light. Mr. Graham, thank you so much.
Thank you.
What do you think about Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, getting Record of the Year?
I don't care nothing about that shit.
No.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. All the best to him, man.
All the best to him. This shows what? All the best to him. Hey, now DJ Academic's gonna have to crash out on Dennis too. The exact same way you said about LeBron. The exact same way you been going crazy on Kendrick. Ain't no way. Drake about to make a story post in a second. This crazy. All the best to him. I see your name blocked. More paper. Man, you should ask for some more paper, man. Oh, dog. Ain't no way. Now you see where the abandonment issues come from. That's not a father, bro.
Not do.
I used to have a Grammy, like you know how you put a screensaver on your computer back in the days or whatever, or your
had a
background.
picture?
Oh, it was so important to me. So had I won it early on, I think it would have validated all of those feelings I had for it. Of like, oh man, and maybe it would have felt like a championship at that point. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The fact that it didn't happen, and then it didn't happen, and then it didn't happen, it allowed me to reflect now and be like, wait a minute, like. First, there was the same feeling of like, wait, why they not rocking with me, boom, boom, boom. And then after time and like, you know, more time is sitting with myself, it becomes clear that it's like, oh, wait a minute, like, you know, those things weren't for you, you know, and then when it actually came, it was almost like I'm not in love with this thing anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it couldn't feel like a champ. And not to mention, bro, I won a Grammy with somebody else.
Yeah.
It ain't even like it was me as a
Yeah.
feature on somebody's song. It
Yeah.
ain't for nothing I did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My Grammy, but to your, I think this to answer your question a little better. Like, that's nowhere close to a championship to me, the Grammy, but there was an album that felt like a championship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was the
Yeah.
releasing of an album.
Yeah.
The making of
Yeah.
this album I got called Forest Hills Drive,
Yeah.
and the releasing of it,
That was-
and
that
the
was it.
tour.
Yeah.
That was a championship
Yeah.
run in a way that, like, you know, I would look at how the Bulls look at, you know, The Last Dance, or how you guys look at one of you guys' championship, like that was the feeling. So, and then guess what? That album didn't win a Grammy, and it's like it meant nothing. Like it didn't. A Grammy didn't increase my enjoyment or decrease my enjoyment. If that album would have won a Grammy, it wouldn't have added. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have changed my experience. You know what I mean? And the fact that it didn't win didn't change my experience. It was like that was.
And I'm glad J. Cole feels this way, especially because I feel like, well, he's at Forest Hills Drive. That was classic, of course. That's legendary. That's a part of hip hop history. Like, I would say that's a lot of people like to talk about Forest Hills Drive and Good Kid, Mad City, and Take Care. Like, that was really the albums that kind of set the foundation of the big three. Like, without those albums, we wouldn't be having this new generation that we have. So shout out to J. Cole for that. But at the exact same time, y'all understand this is cope. This is a coping mechanism for losing. So y'all remember doing 7-minute drill? Fuck the Grammys, because them crackers ain't never done nothing for me. This is the exact same thing as Drake talking about Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone gonna hand him a Grammy right now? Drake and J. Cole, they love these trophies. They keep this in the back of their mind. They know they love that validation. They know they want that. But now, in order to maintain control and power, they try to denounce the award altogether because they can't win one. Because Kendrick is winning all these awards for obvious reasons. Kendrick is making amazing music. Each and every single album in his discography is classic, man. No misses. You cannot say the same about Drake and J. Cole. Drake has a lot of albums. It's like, like where half the album is amazing, the other half is trash. Like, same thing with J. Cole. He could have like a B- on his album. It's like, but there's a 4 or 5 songs. It was like, we could have done without that. That's not happening with Kendrick. That's not happening. We're not just talking about the music. We're talking about the cultural impact. We're talking about the art form. We're talking about the music videos. We're talking about the cover arts. We talk about the performances. J. Cole and Drake does not have a performance like Kendrick does at the Grammys or his BET Award performances or any piece of art besides just the music. And that's one of the reasons why they continue to lose, because they only focus on this one piece of the puzzle, and it's everything. Like I said, Kendrick was an honor roll student. You have to be A+. The valedictorian. It's not good enough to have an A- when you're going against Kendrick. A B+ is not good enough. It's good enough against most people. But understand, that's the reason why they keep bringing these things up. If they truly didn't care, they wouldn't bring it up. At all. At all. But understand, it's some Sigmund Freud psychology. It's like the Freudian slip. They keep bringing it up for a reason. Hope y'all know that. Seem like this the reason. Drake has 5 wins, 55 nominations. Kendrick had 5 wins last night. Now you see why they're upset. So Drake, he keeps walking around like he's the king. He's number 1 because he has a lot of views. No pun intended. He has the stats. He has a bunch of listeners. But understand, he's really good at playing that game. J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake, they've always chosen their lane. They've always chosen their niche. Even though they're all hip-hop artists. Kendrick, he's chosen to be, like I said, about the entire art form. Not just music. We're talking about the entire piece of work. From the cover art to the lyrics, to the music, to the performances, to the music videos, to the entire rollout, literally everything about it, from the tour itself. That's the reason why Beyonce fans and Kendrick fans are so aligned, because you see so many similarities when it comes to Beyonce being the feminine version and just Kendrick being the masculine. It's just yin and yang from two completely different perspectives when it comes to the work ethic and the work that's being done with the art form. The same thing with Doichi. That's the reason why people were saying that Doichi is the new Kendrick Lamar. I put that in quotes. It's not necessarily because Doichi and Kendrick don't necessarily have anything in common physically or their sound wise. It's more about the energy itself, the work. It's like that mumble mentality. It's a mentality. It's an energy, a frequency, a respect for the art form, that they bring to the forefront. And they're showing, hey, I can respect the art. I can make it beautiful. And I can win the awards, get the views, and have the respect, and get the money. The same thing with Tyler. Tyler and Kendrick have nothing in common when it comes to their discography and their sound. But Kendrick, like, he's been noted to be one of Tyler's biggest influences. And you can hear it, like I said, in the foundation, in the work ethic, and the music videos, and the characters. And he's still holding this essence of an artist. And you don't see that with Drake. You see money. You see capitalism. You see, let me put out a bunch of songs to get put on playlists so it creates this illusion that I'm more loved than I actually am. And J. Cole, he's the middle child, like he said himself. He's in between, so he's still has his hip-hop roots. But of course, he's too wishy-washy. He's too wishy-washy. So as hip-hop fans, it's hard to have that faith in J. Cole, especially since he's built up his entire persona being that guy, being who we thought he was, Muhammad Ali, man. And he came out and he put the gloves down when it was time to actually fight. So yeah, this is more than just a battle. We've been saying it all the time since the battle started. This has exposed J. Cole and Drake to the fullest, to the max, man. I know a lot of their fans don't want to hear it, but hip-hop fans in general, that's the mass majority of people. Understand, mass majority of people are not Drake fans or Kendrick fans or J. Cole fans. The mass majority of people were fans of both, well, all three. Or fans of one or two, or like I said, all three altogether. But now it's like, even if you do like J. Cole's music or Drake's music, it's like, Kendrick, he's doing this thing, man. There's no way you can sit back and deny. You can't. It's undeniable at this point, for sure. Especially since he's won these Grammys, man. As much as they want to downplay it, you can't deny it, bro. Look at this. And J. Cole been doing this for a minute. Fuck the Grammys. So understand, they really feel away. They really feel away. There's no way that you don't hate the Grammys. Like, if you truly understood the power of the mind, you would not be putting your energy towards these things. Like me, I could easily be saying, I hate academics. I hate academics. But instead of me just making videos or just me just commenting saying I hate academics, I'm making content to replace academics. I'm making content to replace these people that I don't like. I don't want to see Adam 22 in our culture anymore. I don't want to see these academics. So I'm putting my time and my energy to actually getting things done. I'm not just holding up signs or making hashtags anymore. That's over with. We done with that. So if Cole, he really didn't care about the Grammys. If Drake really did not care about these Grammys, then stop bringing these things up. Don't even put these things in the forefront. Don't even keep it in your mouth. Like, straight up, you're Drake. You're J. Cole. Don't bring it up. Don't mention it. Just move on from it. And spend all of that time and energy doing something else. Because your fans are making y'all look weird. Because y'all letting them get away with it by not deadening it. Like, when The Weeknd when he was boycotting the Grammys, right? His fans weren't consistently talking about the Grammy. You don't hear, like, when The Weeknd boycotted the Grammys, I honestly forgot. Because I remember when he first boycotted the Grammys, and after that he said, I don't care. The Weeknd is The Weeknd. The Weeknd is breaking records, Spotify records. Like, Weeknd is one of the biggest pop stars of all time. His discography is amazing. Shout out to The Weeknd, the new album he put out. I ain't listened to it yet, but I've been hearing a bunch of amazing reviews. And I'm a big Weeknd fan. So he just said, forget it. I'll just go do my stadium tours. I'll still go break records. I'll still go keep making. He just went crazy, and they had to apologize to The Weeknd. Like, they really made, like, y'all know how crazy that is? The Weeknd made the Grammys apologize before he performed on stage. Come on, dog. Like, they're not really sitting back putting in their work. They just sit back and play victim. Nah, bro, that ain't working, man. Nah, don't try to downplay the Grammys because y'all ain't winning. No. I see y'all in the chat, man.
To just talk to all.
Oh yeah, y'all remember this? Correct. He dead on, but I wish he actually meant it. Oh man, I wish Drake was so real, dog. That's the reason why I said I'm glad I made the right investment into Kendrick instead of J. Cole and Drake. Cause Drake, oh man, he could have been that guy. He was supposed to be that guy, which is why it's so disappointing as us as a culture, because we propped Drake up. Like he said, he a mixed race kid from Canada. Like, bro, we let Drake in. We propped him up, and he disrespects our entire culture. Man, dog, bro. And even going back to this lawsuit, him trying to make it seem like he's speaking for the little guy, the small artist. Man, stop lying, Drake. Stop lying. Oh, man, it's so weird. Especially him shouting out Travis nowadays. And like him being at the Grammys, still winning, trying to downplay the Grammy. Because he truly feels like he's deserving of everything. Like, he deserves the Grammys. He wants some money. Like, he can't cosplay as Michael Jackson because he doesn't have the accolades Michael Jackson has. He doesn't have the respect Michael Jackson has. Doesn't have the talent. The only thing he can depend on is his records, his views, his stats. But he can't even depend on that anymore. Drake, he really doesn't have anything left. I don't know what his weapon is, because he's not like this amazing singer. He's not dancing. Can't perform that well. He's a great writer. Can't make any beats. Can't play any instruments. Drake, his entire weapon of choice, his biggest skill is just social intelligence, networking. That's what he's amazing at doing. Getting on the microphone, shouting people out, gaslighting, love bombing, and networking, collaboration. He's really good at being in the right place. That's it. Man. And they can't handle it. They can't stand it. I see y'all in the chat, man. I know I was talking. I was annoying the chat a little bit, but we got 150 people in here right now, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah. Shout out to W2F. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, back then when we were protesting the Grammys, it was for a reason, because we weren't getting the respect that we deserved. Right? Understand, they didn't respect hip hop at all. Even back then, I saw like clips of old award shows where they had like literal black categories and white categories. Like, it was just straight up just white music, black music. And it was really just that segregated live. Like, man. So Drake, he's trying to make it seem like he's fighting for the little guy. Well, he's not fighting for black culture. He's not fighting for hip hop. The same way Will Smith was doing back in the day when they had when they was boycotting on Yo MTV Raps and all that. Like, I remember those videos. Like, understand, I'm on YouTube, so I can easily search up all these things. So, like, there's an entire history of boycotting, and Drake trying to make it seem like he's once again speaking up for these smaller artists, and these fans are getting away with it. Like, they really believe that. Watch. Look. Man, wait. It says, man dissed the Grammys while accepting an award, then rapped about using said Grammy as a doorstop. This is what really being anti-industry looks like. It's crazy because Drake's fans truly believe that he's anti-industry. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's no way. I'm not even going to sit back and argue with these Drake fans no more. Because it's annoying. It's like arguing with children. It's like going back and forth with a kid. And each and every single time you answer a question, and it's extremely obvious, simple, and articulate, they'll respond with, but why? But why? But why? And you just keep going in these circles. I don't know how else to explain it to you. Just let them fail. Let them support their people and keep it pushing and keep moving. It is what it is, man. Hey, let's move on, man. Ooh. Let's go ahead and move on. But shout out to Doichi. Oh man, Doichi, she was my favorite to win. Cause I think 7 Minutes Real was in there. Not 7 Minutes Real, but Might Delete Later. Death is Slim Shady. What was another? Future and Metro. It was a few other ones, but for sure, like, Doichi was the one that stood out to me. She was my favorite. She was my choice, my pick going into it. And she pulled it out, man. Y'all see, Doichi now becomes the third female rapper to ever win Best Rap Album at the Grammys. She follows Lauryn Hill and Cardi B. And this is crazy, man, especially considering Doichi debuted with 11,000 sales first week. Dog, if you're an independent artist, if you are a creator, look, man, this should be a celebration, bro. Like, this wasn't even just about, shout out to Doichi. This is more than Doichi, man. This is about black culture. This is about black women. This is about actual small artists, unlike what Drake was talking about. This is about, like I said, she came in with 11K. 11K, and I think she had her biggest week months afterwards. Like, she really planted a seed and just let it build up. Hey, shout out Divine Diva.
Drizzy has been acting. Kendrick brought me back to the Grammys. Looks like the addition of members is shifting some things in favor of the culture.
Facts. Because I did not care about the Grammys at all. I didn't care at all. Like, I never cared. Especially since Kendrick lost to Malcolm Moore back then. It's like, bro, I haven't cared since then. Then Beyonce wasn't winning Album of the Year for you. I was like, it is what it is, bro. Yeah, I don't care. But hey, this was a good night. This was a really good night, dog. I felt really good, man. Like, this weekend was crazy for me because I had the Royal Rumble. The Luka trade happened. And then you got the Grammys. Man, 2025 up there, bro. And this is what? Just February. I keep telling y'all 2025 gonna be crazy. Kendrick got the Super Bowl coming up still. Right? We still got the tour coming up. Oh, man. It's just February. It's just February. But y'all see this, right? It says Doichi, Alligator Bites Never Heal debuts at number 124 in this week's Billboard 200. 11K sold. This was last year, September 9th, 2024. 11K sold. That's how it started off. Like, man, I'm telling y'all, make amazing music. Make amazing music. Plant a seed and let it grow. Because this is what happens, man. Dog, I had no idea. I really didn't know too much about Doichi. I know a few of her songs. But, like, last year was when I really got hip. And, man, she took full advantage. Took it on the head, started running. Shout out to TDE for what they doing with Doichi. But But y'all know what comes with success. These haters, man. I have no idea why these Barbz keep attaching their name onto everybody. Why does every single female rapper have to go through Nicki Minaj? Why do they believe that she's the gatekeeper, like she's truly a queen? I can't stand that side of rap. I stay far away from these people. The OVO fans and Nicki Minaj fans, I can't stand these people, bro. I can't see, like, I keep talking about you're the average of the 5 people you hang around. There's no way I could be friends with this caliber of person. There's no way you could be a stan of either one of these 2 people and be in my circle or be in my network. There's no way. You must have a miserable soul. You must have a dark spirit. There's no way. There's no way. But look at this. And this is just a few of them. I ain't get all on because it's too many. And they're annoying. Doichi won a Grammy while only selling 11K first week with this album. The music industry is right now praising mediocrity. Okay. So they're judging it about 11K. They said it didn't sell that much, so it can't be good. So understand why I don't like these type of people. I'm talking about the artistry. And they're so focused on the numbers and the stats. Let's keep it going though. Megan Thee Stallion has 3 Grammys and sold 64K last year. Doichi just won 1 and sold 11K last year. That award doesn't reflect true success. Which they're right. It doesn't reflect success. At the exact same time, if they truly didn't care as much as they claim they did, why are you still speaking on it? Why do they speak so much on the Grammys? They don't speak this much on the AMAs, any other award. But they want to make it seem like they don't care, like they're so unbothered. Like, y'all remember that time Drake phase where Lil Yachty and Maul were saying that Drake was unfazed. He didn't really care. And they're making it so obvious that they truly do care. The mass majority of communication is nonverbal. It's not the fact that they're saying what they're saying, it's why they're saying it. Why they're saying this particular thing and why they view it this way. And they don't understand that. Just look, man. When you see one of these profile pictures, run. They're mentally ill. They're dangerous. Stay away. Call the cops. God damn. These, because I want to say they're kids, but I know they're not children. Nicki, she's too old. Kids are not going out of their way for this old lady. These are grown adults acting like children. It's disgusting, man. Doichi's album sold 11K first week and never passed 11K mark afterwards. That's a lie. But I'm sorry. What is the criteria to win album of the year? Hey, man. LOL. Sold 11K and got a Grammy. TDE artists are officials TDE artists are officially social projects. They the only artists that get away with pushing social agendas. Doichi is a super woke media darling. TDE artists probably have the best PR in entertainment. Doichi is immensely talented, but winning a Grammy after only selling 11K first week exposes the agenda loud and clear. Notice how they keep mentioning 11K. 11K, that's their only gripe. Yeah, she's good. Yeah. But she only sold 11K, so it can't be that good. Once again, I keep telling y'all, look at the patterns and look at why they're saying what they're saying. First, she was an industry plant, right? First, she was saying like she was getting this super push for no reason. Then they said she was making slave music, Harriet Tubman music, right? The exact same way they was talking about Kendrick. Now they're saying they're too social woke. Right, they're too woke. They're too educated. Like, they keep moving the goalpost. And it makes no sense. To them, it makes perfect sense. 1 + 1 makes 3. But they don't understand how this goes and why people don't like them. They have no type of social awareness. And once again, they keep confusing views and attention with love. Because once again, Drake, y'all see his father, his relationship with his mother. Y'all know Nicki's situation. Y'all know how they grew up. This is prime example of the relationship that they're used to. They don't understand that we can see them. We see them. And we see they obviously need therapy. There's no sane adult that continuously tracks these relationships, who are volunteers to be in these relationships. Not just personal and intimate relationships they have with their employees. Y'all see how Drake and his label, he can't make an artist. He cannot break an artist. Drake, he could never get married. He will never have a happy relationship. Same thing with Nicki Minaj. She's married to a oh my God. I ain't even gonna go down that path. It's like, come on, just look at who they choose to be around. Look at the energy. It's all based off stimulation. It's all based off feeling and frequency. They do not control their brains or their energy. They receive energy and they respond. That's it. As opposed to an average grown adult who understands how the brain works. I talk about it all the time, man. The 5 senses. We learned this in elementary school. First, you hear music. Your brain interprets the music. And then we actually understand, okay, this is music. Right? It's extremely quick. But it's happening. This is how brains work. They feel frequency. And they just react. Like they can be scrolling on TikTok. They can see something that's funny. They'll start laughing. They'll see something that makes them mad. They'll get upset. They'll see something that makes them sad. They'll get sad. They have no control over their own energy. They are children mentally. There's no way, bro. So understand why they are only looking at the physical flesh, because they completely neglect their minds and their spirits. They truly believe these things are fictional. They're not real. Like we always talk about on this channel, how the brain is extremely powerful. It's a muscle. The exact same way you can dream like you're falling down, or you feel like you're falling down, or you're having sexual thoughts and your body responds. If you're a man, your penis gets hard. If you're a woman, you get wet. Your brain responds to these things. You cannot sit back and look me dead in my fucking eyes and lie to me, Nicki Minaj and Drake, Barbz and OVO. Stop fucking playing stupid with grown adults. This is 2025. We see you. Go see therapy. And shut the fuck up. Because at this point, I keep saying this shit is annoying. And we've been silent for too long. We had to sit back and tell these motherfuckers, shut the fuck up. Because if we keep letting these people have leadership in our communities, then they will be put at the forefront. Then they will have say-so in how things get done. And absolutely not. Absolutely not. And we keep talking about this shift that's happening. I see Curtis King was talking about it. just throughout this entire battle. Like, there's this spiritual shift that's happening where we see the Kendricks, the Doichis, the Tyler, the creators, and we see the Drake starting to fizzle out. We see Nicki Minaj getting treated the way she gets treated. Absolutely. The only thing they can do is sit back and scream. You can't sit back and gatekeep anymore. That doesn't work anymore. We're reading books. We're having actual adult conversations. And people are tired, bro. We're actually sitting down breaking these generational curses. And you can't sit back and disrespect our intelligence anymore. You actually have to be everything you claim to be. Or there's thousands of different pieces of content being created each and every single day. Someone like me can hop on a live stream and have 138 people watching. And I'm just a man. Shout out to y'all. I just hit 10,000 subscribers, man. 10K in less than a year. Bro, we don't need y'all no more, bro. We don't need y'all no more, bro. Some random stranger can hop on and get an iPhone, get a microphone, and go crazy. So appreciate y'all, man. Look. Oh my God. She really stole Nicki flow and gimmicks. I'm screaming. 2.2 thousand likes. Drake, I hope you learned your lesson. They propped you up and left you. You see how it feel when the train pull up on you, huh? Now imagine Nicki bringing out Kendrick like how you brought out the botch face rapper, while the entire industry was plotting on Nicki. Learn from this. 5.7K. 151,000 views. This is how delusional they are. So no different than academics. Let him scream. Let him yell. They will expose themselves. Let them. Let them. Once again, the subconscious cannot tell the difference. So they're screaming, they're yelling, without understanding they are the only ones suffering. Understand they are the only ones suffering. Do not join them. I always bring up the 4 agreements. If y'all never read that book, go check it out. Or just go watch it on YouTube. Go watch the summary. The second agreement, don't take it personal. Once again, understand the subconscious cannot tell the difference. So let them control their own reality. Let them think those thoughts. But do not attach to their subconscious. They want you to feel the pain they feel. So when they say misery loves company, they're sitting back thinking all these demonic, satanic thoughts, damaged, traumatized thoughts, and they want me to join them. They want us as a community to join them. Y'all remember the 80-20 rule, right?
My number one focus is targeting gangs, and there's a reason for that. They are committing conservatively 75 to 80% of all of the violent crime that we are seeing within our community. And so they have to be rooted out of our community.
I heard that right. Less than 20%. The exact same way. A small percent of the music industry generates the mass majority of the money and the sales. The same way a small percentage of the population has the mass majority of money. These billionaires and millionaires. Understand, this is not just dealing with crime. So once again, let them scream, let them yell. They're only exposing themselves. So let them get their views, but watch them, analyze them. We have no choice, because these people need to be put on the registry. Drake, Nicki, her husband, her brother, everybody around them. Watch them. Look at the patterns, analyze it, and let's keep it moving. Yeah, that's over with, man. It's over with. So, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for doing what y'all do. Like I said, once again, we just hit 10,000 subscribers. 10,000 subscribers. Man. So, I don't really, like, I started, I think the first video I posted on this channel was the 7-minute drill reaction. So, it's crazy how in a few months, everything can change. So, once again, I appreciate y'all for coming out. I'm going to do my part. Once again, like I said, I'm going to be here. I work out. almost every single day. Mentally, I'm reading. Spiritually, I'm doing the shadow work. I'm going to be here. Like I said, Mondays, Thursdays, I'm going to be working. And I also, I don't think I have a lot of people from Birmingham right now, but I'm also going to be at the Birmingham Black Men Summit this coming up weekend. I may I may vlog. 'Cause I know for a fact I'm going to be on Instagram making reels, doing photography and things like that. I may vlog it. I may live stream while I'm there. But once again, this is not just about music. Like I'm saying, there are actual things going on outside that we're actually doing, that we're building, especially on this channel. It's not just going to be about music. Music is just a way for me to just have conversations about our culture, because it's extremely easy to have conversations about celebrities because it makes life easily digestible. Because we could talk about a cheating scandal when it comes to a celebrity, or we could talk about sexual abuse when it comes to celebrities, but when it comes to our own household, it's extremely difficult. So that's the reason why this channel was started in the first place. Like, there's power in the name. So Starski is not just about the stars. It's about the star and the sky. It's literally abundance, high vibration, the highest form of energy. You feel me? So appreciate y'all. This channel is gonna be evolving a lot. So once again, even if it's not necessarily on this channel, but there will be a lot of content being made, a lot of content that will be being shared. So let's see, on my Instagram, actually while we at it, y'all go check me out on Instagram, because I'll be doing a lot. See, I got a lot. See, y'all see me looking fresh. You feel me? That's from the other day. But yeah, I'll be having a lot more personal vlogs and things around the city that I'll be doing, because I said I am in Birmingham, Alabama. Shout out Black History Month, man. It's Black History Month, so it's a lot of history in this city. So it's a lot of different pieces of content that I can be creating in this city. Like I said, I am on this channel for black culture, for the people. So this is not just about music and hip hop and singing and dancing. Yeah, it's gonna be entertainment. It's fun. It's educational, but at the same time, it's with a purpose. It's with a purpose. So yeah, I'll see on my channel. Not only am I just talking about music, I got this a lot of local independent artists that I've been celebrating. Local artists. We have not just musicians. We have here we got a fitness trainer, man. I know Roll Tide, Alabama. Shout out Roll Tide. I know we got a bunch of D1 athletes in the city. Feel me? We got athletes. Like I said, it's about fitness trainers. We got financial experts. We got directors. Just excellence in general. That's what Starsky is about. That's what we're here to celebrate. So yeah, we got some models. We got models, man. Shout out to Mia. We got a lot of people. We got Tyra, man, and her photography. So make sure y'all go check out Made by Starsky on Instagram. Eventually I'm trying to find a way to do bring this also to YouTube, make videos from it, to make more to just showcase black excellence in general. Like I said, new music, new content creators, entrepreneurs doing certain interviews. So yeah, appreciate y'all for 10,000. Like I said, it's only gonna keep going up from here. We're gonna continue the live streams. We're gonna continue just all around, man. Now I feel so excited, dog. It's just so many ideas that I have in my head that I don't want to say, because I don't want to get the dopamine rush of telling you my ideas before it happened. I'd rather just do the idea, and then it just happened. I don't want to be that guy to say, hey, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, I'm going to start a podcast, or I'm going to start working out. I already just show up with a six-pack, right? So hey, appreciate y'all in the chat. I see y'all. I see Rocky. Well, I'm sorry to talk to y'all. Fly Mom. I see Name Block. You in the chat for a little bit. See you, James. See you, Truth. See you, Stony. See you, Crystal. I see you, Cynthia. See you, Darlene. See you, Miss Lady. Y'all seen a lot of familiar faces in the chat, so appreciate all y'all, man. I just hit 10K. Yeah, Dallas Doodles. I see y'all in the chat, man. I've been on for about an hour now. Yeah, about an hour now. Yeah, eventually, like even with the live streams, like I said, Mondays and Thursdays gonna be the like official live streams. But yeah, I got some guests coming on, man. I don't, like I said, I ain't gonna talk too much about it. Just go pull up. Y'all gonna see the content. Y'all gonna see the changes. Y'all gonna see the evolution. So appreciate y'all. 10K, we just getting started. Y'all be just getting started, man. Y'all, if y'all been here for a minute, appreciate you. If you're new, welcome. It's been a lot that's been going on. I've been evolving since I first started. I was upstairs. I think I first started downstairs in here. Then I moved upstairs. Then I moved the studio back downstairs and painted the walls and everything. So yeah, we still moving, man. So appreciate y'all. It's 8 o'clock. Hope y'all have a good night. Hope y'all have the rest of y'all, enjoy the rest of y'all Monday, man. Hopefully y'all get some good rest and get ready for work. And if you are at work right now, hopefully y'all have a great rest of y'all shift, man. Appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all Thursday. Like I said, make sure you're on YouTube and on Instagram. I'm always posting. So even though I'm not live streaming each and every single day, I'm active each and every single day. So make sure y'all get on Instagram and make sure you watch on YouTube when I'm posting the community. Because I'm posting polls, I'm posting news, I'm posting everything. So make sure y'all keep it going, man. We trying to get academics up out of here. Trying to get academics, Adam 22 up out of here, man. So even if it's not me, go shout out Moni, man. Moni, she been killing. Moni absolutely, man. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't been really talking too much about the TDD, I said TDD, but TDE allegations and the lawsuits and the allegations, like, because they've been going crazy with that, and that's not my expertise. You feel me? So I only know the surface level Twitter things that have been going on. They've been on it. So that's the reason why I'll just shout them out. I don't need to make the content. I don't need to get the views, especially since I don't know what I'm talking about. I would rather you just go watch them. They know exactly what they've been doing because they've been on it, man. So shout out to absolutely chilling with Moni. Curtis King, he went crazy yesterday on the live stream. The company, man. Screwface, shout out Screwface. Shout out black content creators on this side of hip hop, man. Y'all for sure go show them some love, man. Yeah, it's a big community, man. We gotta support each other for sure. But appreciate y'all, man. Once again, I'll see y'all on Thursday.